Musical is about 4 Broadway veterans who want good press. They decide to go to this random town in Indiana and help out this 18-year-old lesbian who wants to go to prom with her girlfriend, but the school administration's like, LOL, nope. Now there's too many people to mention, honestly, within this video. I'm just gonna name the 2 actors that I loved the most. Those actors are Brooks Ashmanskas and Caitlin Kinnunen. I apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, by the way. Brooks played Sheldon. He was one of the actors that came to help Caitlin's character, who was Emma. Emma was the lesbian in the show. They were amazing. Brooks was especially hilarious. His performance on stage was like, awesome. Like, I couldn't wait to see him on stage again. And Caitlin just has a really pretty voice, and I enjoyed listening to her sing. Speaking of singing, I think there are a couple of gems in this musical that a lot of people are gonna love. The main one being Dance With You, which is in Act 1. I think that's such a pretty, beautiful song that just tells you, the audience, that Emma's not trying to be a political figure. She's not trying to do anything extra. She just wants to be normal and dance with her girlfriend at prom, wants to celebrate the end of high school and the beginning of a new chapter, which is college, for them together in this shared space with everyone else. And that song does a great job of feelings, giving us feelings. Not all songs were gems in this musical. There are 2 songs in Act 2 that I was not a fan of. And those songs were Zaz and Love Thy Neighbor. With Zaz, I see where they were going with it because there was this actress that had this whole Chicago musical background. So they tried to throw it in there, and that's what it felt like, throwing it in there. As a matter of fact, no. I think Love Thy Neighbor felt more like they were just throwing it in there. With Love Thy Neighbor, I feel like you can glean what that was about. Okay, essentially these kids were talking about how being gay is bad, this, that, and the third, because the Bible tells them so. And he was like, well, the Bible also says y'all can't have tattoos, y'all can't have sex before marriage, and I know y'all do that. So, and they were like, oh my God, my whole entire life is a lie, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, listen, you wanna follow the Bible? The Bible says you have to love thy neighbor as you love yourself. And towards the end of that song, they had this whole love thy neighbor section, and it was weird because I felt like it didn't fit with the rest of the show musically. I feel like they could have done a better job of that. Let's talk about the story, right? The musical has 2 plot lines in the show. You have plotline A, which is the 4 Broadway stars and they want good press, da 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 da. And then you have Emma's plotline. She's a lesbian, wants to go to prom. She can't go to prom because homophobia. It almost felt like there was a disconnect because which plotline do I care about the most? It's like both of them were plotline A, when really one should have been plotline A and one should have been plotline B. And it sucks because I feel like they were trying to make plotline A the 4 Broadway stars, but Emma's plotline was also very important, but it almost felt as if her plotline, although very important, got pushed down to plotline B, which sucks because I feel like she should have been plotline A and the 4 Broadway stars should have been plotline B, you understand? Because her story is more prevalent, it's more important than the 4 veteran stars that, and there's another plotline. One of the actors, they have their own like romance in it. There was a lot going on in the storytelling that I feel like either could have been simplified, which could have been simplified had they prioritized which story they wanted to tell first. Overall, The Prom is a good musical to see if you are a fan of high school musicals like Mean Girls, Heathers, Be More Chill, Dear Evan Hansen. It's also good for people who enjoy like over-the-top dramatics, because especially in Act 1, there's a bit of acting that's like over the top and kind of leaves you feeling like, wow, this is super over the top, but I kind of like it. It's also good for those who want to watch a feel-good musical, because at the end of the day, this musical does make you feel good, so go see it if those are the things that you're into. In the comments below, let me know if you've ever gone to prom. Thanks for watching. So I've gone to prom. Fun fact, prom was the only school event, like dance event, that I've ever gone to, and this is me. This is me. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, I am so freaking red. Oh, this is like so bad, so bad.